No, hold on. All right, go ahead. All right, Trooper, go. Step up. State your registry. Born SHALAM. Yahweh SHALAM.
I want to say Amajium, which means to stand. I want to say Upon Your Hapadam, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwatch, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Ayah, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'aratazah, Kawak, Ayah, Bashamayim, Natholanawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaknanawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ai-nawa, Banasaya-1, Abol, Awashai-nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, Irelumium, Aman. What we said in the English was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
I caught the power. Yahweh Ba'asham.
Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah.
Nathanawa.
Haka. Larpa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Marawa. Haka. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Haka. Lahakwiyam. Hamathiyam. Haka. Awakarwa. Hatama'ala. Lagarshan. Ba'asham. Yahweh Shai. The water Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please.
Please.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
The power to like it. In all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings. Barak atah Yahweh.
Barak atah Yahweh.
Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Alahayim?
Why Alahayim?
Matazab Ba'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapyin.
Ha Sarunyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kotazayanyam.
Ha Kotazayanyam.
Ha Kayayoyam.
Ha Kayayoyam.
Waha Akwathyam.
Waha Akwatiyam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham.
Ba'asham.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Wara Aman.
Waraman. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
In Michael.
And Michael.
In the angel.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officer.
And the troopers.
And the trooper.
And the sisters.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
All-Hahoryam.
All-Hahoryam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isariah.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Isha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratiza.
Wa'aratiza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Galka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakauka.
La'ayakauka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Korah.
Wakorah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wa'aika.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai-I-Wulam.
Wa'ai-I-Wulam. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
He that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forward.
From this time forward.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
All. Kayahanna.
Kayahanna.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka.
Nasha Awa.
Nasha Adwa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayatha Ya'aitazawat.
Wayatha Ya'aitazawat.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amora.
Amora.
Lakawa.
Lakadwa.
Wanakakuda.
Wanakakuda.
Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'aitazawat.
Nawa'aitazawat.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai alayam.
Wayashamai alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagoria.
Wahagoria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Am Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayu.
Hayawa.
Zorwai.
Zorwai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham. Kamadian,
Kasaya Sara'a,
Kasaya Sara'a,
Kayabyam,
Banakal,
Koyashna,
Koyashna,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ira,
Ba'ayanda Ara,
Iowa,
Daman,
La
Adama,
Shayathumwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nadayamawa,
Kai
Ka
Arab,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak, Wakatazalmanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Call Nasiyakumwa,
Nayashikamwa,
Ashur,
Amorwa,
Naya
Rasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagawgala, Kakwash, Lapunyuraka, Ka'ash, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Salahat, Aryan, Khan, Tharadatma, Basa Irika, Waba Sawapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Punyaham, Kuala Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabaholwa, Adiai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shemka, Yahweh, Labaka, Aliwan, Al-Kal Ha'aratazah. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said, Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembrance.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they are consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
Gabal and Ammon,
Gabal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
the
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasam,
at the brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Arab and like Zaed.
Make their nobles like a red and like Zaed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah
as Sabbath,
and as Zamuna,
as Ramuna,
who said,
let
Let us take to ourselves
us take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
O my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble for the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame set the mountains on fire,
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
so persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Yah, which means hands down. Saw, which means to turn. Yeshavia, which means to be seated.
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Okay, we're the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under Commanding General Yahanna and not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. Okay, today is the Florida Sabbath service. Okay, the Sabbath service is we come in, we read this Hebrew. Okay, and we read it in the Hebrew, we read it in English, and we go through these records that was left for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to learn and know what we should and should not do. Okay, how to serve our power. Okay, that's what these records are for. Just one people. Okay, the Israelites, the Hebrews. Okay, so we're going to read it in the Hebrew and then translate it into the English. Okay, so we can learn from what these records say of how we should serve our power. Okay, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay, in the earth. This is your records. Okay, your heritage, your lifestyle is found in these records. What you should and should not do, how you should serve your power. Okay, the power of the Bible is not for everybody. It's only for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And the men in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we took on the job and the task of teaching our people how to serve our God properly. Okay, how to come back and serve the Black power. Okay, and part of that is knowing what he gave us. Okay, the language he gave us. Okay, the laws he gave us. Okay, the land he gave us, the promises, everything that the Most High gave to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is contained in the Bible, and we're going to read it today. Okay, so we're going to be starting the book of Ezekiel. Okay, so if you got if you have a Tanakh or a Bible app that you can follow along with us in the Hebrew as we read it. Okay, we're going to be in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23. Okay, we're going to start at verse 29, pick up where we left off last week. Okay, and we're going to read it and learn about our history. Okay, what we did and what we did not do. Okay, we're going to read about these prophets that spoke to us and told us, just like today, you know what I mean? You have Commanding General Yahanna, you have captains, officers, and troopers, you know what I mean, out here telling Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, thus saith the Lord. Okay, so it's up to you to listen and forbear. Okay, all right, troopers. So if you would go ahead and start Ezekiel 23, verse 29. Give me 1 second. All right, go ahead.
Kind of concept. Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 29. I.S.H.A.L.A.M. Salakia. Bashana Basha na ha wa la kwa ka wa ka calm. How you say that? Always calm. Ya yaga ya I wa ra I zaga wa ka.
Okay, you're doing good. Just certain characters, like I said, you have to try to emphasize the wa, because it's kind of sounding like a ra. You know what I mean? So just take your time and emphasize certain characters so we can be more clear on what you're saying.
Okay. I.S.H.A.L.A.M. Ra Yaha Ra na ga la ha I ra wa
Mm-hmm.
Na wa na yaka. Wa.
Hold on. Say that one again.
Na wa.
Ra. So you're saying ra instead of wa.
Oh, wa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, kana. Wa na yaka. Wa za ma ta ka. Wa ta za na wa ta yaka. I.S.H.A. No. I.S.H.A.
You got it right the first time.
I.S.H.A.
I.S.H.A. Right.
Oh. I.S.H.A. Hala'a.
Mm-hmm.
Not Allah. Allah. It's a lot. I'll be trying to say.
You said not Allah. Can't do that.
You can't see it. Make your thing a little bigger.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Allah.
Yeah, if you separate it, that's what it's going to be.
Okay, yeah. Allah. Laka. Ba za na wataka. Ha waya. Ga wayam. I or Isla? Which means over. Ashura.
30.
Na ta sa na ta.
You have to try to accentuate your sounds, okay? Na, ta, ma'af.
Nata ma'af.
Nata.
Nata.
Right.
Nata ma'af. Baga la wa la ya ham. Ba da wa ka. Ba da wa ka.
Now you're saying wa.
Right, instead of ra.
Instead of raw.
Oh, like the water. Baga ra. That all begin.
It's ba, da, ra, ka. Now put those together.
Ba da rock. Ba da rock.
Right.
Okay. Ka wa da ka. Ha la ka da ka. Ha la ka. Is it ka? Or ka da?
You had it right.
Ka. wa na ma da ya.
I don't see a ma.
Wa na da ya.
Okay, that's good, but I would have said wa not the ya.
Oh,
Wa not the ya.
wa na da ya. Okay. Ka wa I.ha. Ka wa ka ya I.
That's not an I.
Sa. Salakia. Ka wa sa'a.
I would have said kawasa.
Ka wa sa.
Right.
Ga ya.
New York.
The end of 31.
Okay.
Ga ya. No. Ba. Ba ya da ka.
Bayadak.
Or ba ya dak. I'd be confused between put them together and separate.
Yeah, we get used to it. No sweat.
Kaha. No, kaha. Ka ma wa. No. Ka ma ra. A ma ra.
Okay, so put those last two together.
Amar.
Right.
Oh. Amar. Amar.
Amar.
Amar.
Right.
Da kaya. Oh. Da kaya.
That's
Da kaya. Adakwa.
okay, so you got a da, a na, and a ya.
Adanaya.
Right.
Adanaya. Oh, Adanaya. Yahweh. Kayam. No. Kawam. Kawam. What else is sa? Kawasa. Kawas.
Means cup.
Kawas. Ka wa ta ka. Ata wa ka. Da sha da ya. Ha I ma kwa a. Wa a ra ka ba a.
All right, so just make sure you're saying the right sound. So that's wa ha.
Wa ha.
Yeah, you're saying ha instead of ha. Yeah, you know what I mean?
What ha ra ka ba ha.
Right.
Long. Da ha ya. Da ha ya a.
See, you said the ha, the first ha, but the second ha, you said ah. So it's the ha ya ha.
Da ha ya ha. La da za ka pa. No, Salaki. La da za ka kwa. Wa la aiga. La aiga. Ma ra ba ha. La ha ka ya la ha ka ya la. Aika ra wa na. Ka. Oh, Salaki. Shaka ra wa ka. No, na, Salaki, na. Wa ya ga wa ka. Da la ya. Kawas. Sha da ha. Oh no. Sha maha. Shema.
Yeah.
Shema.
Yeah.
Oh, wa sha ma ha. Kawas. Ka watak. Sha ma ra wa na. No?
Yeah.
Wa sha da yath. Wa wa da. No. Wa ma daza yath. Wa'ath. Ka ra yaha. Oh boy. Ka ra sha yaha. Da ga wa maya. Wa sha da yak. Da na da wa ya. Kaya. Anaya.
What's
Da.
Okay.
Salaki. Da ba wa ya. The ga ra ya. Da ya. Na ham. Sa. That's not sa.
Suma.
Ma. Na'ama or na'am? Okay. Adanaya. Yahweh. Lakay. Lakna.
That's the okay. So it's like
Lakan.
Lakan.
Oh, okay. Lakan. Lakan. Kaha. Amora. Amar. Adanaya. Yahweh. Aina. Shakahath. Oh, Shaka. No, Shaka. Ha.
Okay, no, but I messed up earlier when I told you that was the ka. That's just the regular ka. My bad.
It's regular ka.
Yeah. So just so the word you're in right now is what dash layak. Yeah.
Dash layak. Yeah.
Right.
Ya. Akaraya.
Okay, so now that was the ka. Right.
So the akaraya. Gawak. Oh, gawak. Can I say that? Gawak.
Mm-hmm.
Gum.
Right.
Ath. Sha'aya. No, sha'aya. Zamathka. No. Zamathka. Oh, Zamathka. Okay. Zamatak. Wa'ath. Taza na yak.
Okay, so read it in the English form. Ezekiel 23 and chapter 23 and verse 29.
Chapter 23.
Let the trooper do it again.
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 29. And they shall deal with thee hateful, and shall take away all thy labor, and shall leave thee naked and bare, and the nakedness of thy wardom shall be discovered, both thy lewdness and thy wardom.
Okay, so backdrop history on this is we're picking up where the Lord is telling us that he is going to let these other nations handle us, destroy us. Since we wanted to serve them and love them, we wanted to serve and love their culture, their laws, okay, their so-called days. We wanted to marry them, eat their food, do everything. Everything they did seemed to us just seemed wonderful and great, instead of us loving what our power gave us and that being wonderful and great. You understand what I'm saying? We decided to be like them. And now our power is saying, okay, if that's what you want to do, you want to go against me. I told you what to do and how to live. I gave you a culture. I gave you, you know what I mean, a way of life, and you don't like it. You want to be with them? Go ahead. Now I'm going to let them handle you and destroy you because you went against me. Okay, go ahead. Keep reading.
Turn on concept. 30. I will do these things unto thee, because thou hast gone a warring after the heathen.
Right. Thou hast gone a whoring. Okay. The Lord always referred to us, you know, like a woman. Okay. This nation to the Most High, he's masculine. So everything that's under him, you know, he kind of refers to it as, you know, a woman or such. Okay. So we went a whoring after the other nations. We sold ourselves. We humbled ourselves to some people that were below us. Okay. Just so we can be like them. Keep reading.
Turn on concept. And because thou art polluted with their idol.
Right. We took on their gods. We start celebrating Valentine's Day. We start celebrating Christmas. Okay. We celebrate Halloween instead of keeping the Passover. Okay. The Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay. The Feast of First Fruit. The Lord gave us a way of life. He gave us something already, and we dropped it just to pick up something that is vain and nothing, okay, to the Lord. Go ahead.
Thou hast walked in the way of thy sister. Therefore will I give her cup unto thy hand. Thus saith the Lord, thou shalt drink of thy sister cup deep and large.
Wow. Like you want to be like, you know what I mean, our nation that did it before. You want to be like this, you know, you gonna get it deep and full. You're gonna be knee deep, how they say. Okay, you're gonna be in the ghetto. Okay, not only are you gonna be in the ghettos, you're gonna be getting shot down in the streets. Okay, you're gonna be the highest rate of AIDS. You're gonna have COVID-19 and die of that more than the oppressor, which the Lord sent that plague in the earth to kill our oppressor. And now we're going to be getting it more than the oppressors getting it, because we want to be married onto them. We want to be like them. Okay, keep going.
Thou shalt be laughed to scorn and had in derision. It contained much.
Like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Like, the Lord, you know what I mean? He said we was going to be a byword. Okay. And now he's saying we serving these other nations, they're going to sit back and laugh at us, man. Like, what is wrong with black people in the earth? Why can't these Hispanics get it together? You know what I mean? We on the corner, we at Home Depot, and all they can do is laugh at us. You know what I mean? We are in the worst conditions over in Mexico and South America or wherever, Haiti, and these other nations laugh at us, okay, to scorn, okay? And it's because we did it to ourselves. We wanted to be, you know what I mean, a part of their society and their culture. Right. And now the Lord's saying, well, if that's what you want to do, well, here you go. This is going to be the end result of you choosing them over me, okay? Keep going.
33. Thou shalt be filled. Thou shalt be filled with drunkenness and sorrow, with the cup of astonishment and desolation, with the cup of thy sister Samaria.
Right.
Thou shalt even drink it and suck it out, and thou shalt break the shreds. shreds thereof, and pluck off thy own breast. For I have spoken it. I have spoken it, said the Lord God.
Said the Most High Power. Okay.
Said the Most High Power.
Yeah. Verse 33. Thou shalt be filled with drunkenness and sorrow. Okay. Like that drunkenness is like. That drunkenness is like. You don't know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like black people that does have, like a little something in, this society, they don't even see what's happening to their people, their nation. They're drunk with, having a good job, having a nice car, a nice house. Okay. They don't even, they're drunk, don't even know, can't even see, you know what I mean? Like what they're doing to their own people. Okay. And thou shalt be drunk. Where we at? Verse 35.
Sir. Yeah.
Therefore, thus saith the Most High Power. No, where we at? What was that just?
You have went back to 33.
33. Thus shalt thou shalt be filled with drunkenness and sorrow. Okay. So some of us are drunk and some of us are full of sorrows. Even us who do have a good job and this, that, and the third, we're still full of sorrow. We're still jammed up. We still, you know what I mean? Like, why don't white people love us? You know what I mean? Why can't we all be, equal when the Lord never wanted us to be equal? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be full of drunkenness and sorrow. Okay. With the cup of astonishment. Astonished. Even ourselves, we're astonished, right? We can't even, why are we like this? Why are black, we've been trying to figure this out since, you know what I mean? Like, since we got here, since the white man so-called let us be free, we still trying to figure out why can't we get off the bottom? You know what I mean? Why do Chinese people come over here and do better us as soon as they get off the boat or the airplane? Why do Africans come over here and do better than us? Why are black people the ones on crack? Like other nations are on crack. Don't think white people ain't smoking crack, but black people look, you know what I mean? Like we just look worse, you know what I mean, than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Why are we in this condition? And like, here's the answer. Because we're not serving our power right. We're not serving our God the way we're supposed to. Okay? That's that astonishment. Now we can't figure it out. And you know why? Because you won't listen to the man in the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge that the Lord sent to you, so you wouldn't be astonished anymore, right? What's the precept where it say you won't be astonished? You know what I mean?
That's not being astonished.
No. What's that? Right, that one.
Isaiah 45:17.
Right. Okay. If you come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, you will no longer be astonished. You will no longer be ashamed to be who you are. Like in this earth today, black people don't want to be black people. You understand what I'm saying? We'd rather be anything else but excuse my language, a nigger. Okay. But then at the same time, all the other nations want to take on every little thing we do. And you know what I mean? Like listen, white people ride around these young white and they booming their music loud as heck and nobody says nothing. Right. But when a brother do it, oh, look at them. Oh man, they just look at them Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in astonishment, not only to ourselves, but to the whole earth. Okay. And desolate. And desolation will be the cup of astonishment and desolation. Like we don't have a pot to piss in. You know what I mean?
Window to door.
Right. With the cup of thy sister Samaria. Okay, so this is when we were divided. Okay, so the Samaritans, I mean, the northern kingdom was doing, they went off, and then guess what? The Judites and the Levites and the Benjamites who were left doing the truth, they turned around and went off. You know what I mean? We all went off. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up from there.
Come on. So 34. Thou shalt even drink it and suck it out, and thou shalt break the shred thereof, and pluck off thy own breast.
Right. Keep going.
For I have spoken it, said the Most High Power. 35. Therefore, thus said the Most High Power, because thou hast forgotten me and cast me behind thy back, therefore bear thou also thy lewdness and thy whoredoms.
Okay. Therefore, thus said the Most High Power, because thou hast forgotten me, okay, and cast me behind thy back. Therefore, bear thou also thy lewdness and thy whoredoms. Basically, you know what I mean? Like, we turned our backs on the Lord. Now he turned his back on us. Go ahead.
So I just say, that reminds me of the scripture GEN.YAHANNA was breaking down about the worm that dieth not and the fire that is not quenched. It's like that spiritual death. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a physical death, it's a spiritual death. You know what I mean? Like you spiritually dead, man. It makes you want to commit suicide. You know, this hell that you're living in. You know what I'm saying? This condition you in, it makes you want to commit suicide. You know what I mean?
Right. But this is definitely, you know what I mean? Like, this is happening physically to us. You know what I mean? Like, we are bearing, okay, our own lewdness and our own whoredoms. Okay, what we did, we hoard on our power. Okay, we act lewd. Okay, in his presence by taking on the culture of these other nations. Now we're gonna bear it. Okay, now we're gonna get the consequences. Okay, just imagine like in the Old Testament where if you were an adulteress or adulterer, you had to get stoned to death. Okay, you had to bear that, that whoredom. It's going to be on you. You know what I'm saying? And like the Lord, like Ezekiel is breaking it down to us, saying like, what we're doing, we went off. Now, listen, the Lord's going to deal with, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay, there's going to be a price to pay for going against your power. Okay, that you made a covenant with. Okay, and that's what, bearing that lewdness and that whoredoms is, the Lord's dealing with us. Okay, and putting us, letting this other nation, like, he ain't gonna come out the sky and do it. Okay, it's gonna be physical. Okay, this other nation which can, physically come and shoot you at a traffic stop, okay, or put his knee on your neck for 10 minutes, and you die, with your face pressed into the hot pavement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he's gonna deal with us. Okay, it definitely, we had already went off, spiritually, and so that's, Lord dealing with us. Okay, so we're gonna pick it up now. Bubbity, and we're gonna do the next set. I'll let Shiratzazat, you can ride out this next set. Okay, so we're going to be picking up in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23. We're going to be reading verse 36 through 42. Okay, Salakia, we're going to let Captain Shawar Yala take the class. Okay, Most High in Christ. No, you stay right there too. Stay right there. Let me pass you. Sir. No, not that one. So the other, the one that's in the front. Yeah. Oh no, I want that.
You want that
I
still?
want that. There you go. We're in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36.
Calling up the next priest,
All right, come on.
Slack. It's register.
Isupk, SHALAM.
I.S.U.P.K. GEN.YAHANNA.
Yahweh
I.S.U.P.K.
Shalom, Israel. All right, are we picking up in Ezekiel?
Come, sir.
Where at?
Chapter 23, verse 36.
23 and 36 in the Hebrew.
God. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 23, verse 36, in the holy tongue. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Aya, Khan, Adam. Ha,
That's bond.
oh, Salaki. Bun, Adam. Ha, Tasha, Shapawat. Ahala. Wa'at. Wa'at. Ahala. Yaba. Ahoyaba. Ahoyaba. Wa Haga. Wa Haga. Lahan. Tawa Abawat. Yahan. Tawa I Bawat Yahan. Verse 37. Kaya. Na apwa. Wa dam. Baya daya han. Wa ath. Gala wala ya han. Na apwa. Wagam ath. But bun yahan. Ashar. Ya lada. Ya ladawa. Ya ladwa. Laya. Ha I bayawa. Laham. La akala. Verse 38. Iwad. Za'ath. Aishawa. Oh, Aishawa. It's like Laya. Tama'awa. Ma Kwadashia. By a woman. Ha Hawa'a. Wa'ath. Shabbat Wathya. Hala Lawa. Kalalawa. It's 39 through what? Wabashakatam. Banyaham. Lagoya. It's like Lagowa La Yaham. Waya Ba'awa. Oh. Ma Kodashia. By a woman. Ha Hawa'a. La Khalala. Waha Na. Kaha. Aishawa. Bath Waka. Baya Thaya. 40. Wa Apa. Kaya. Da Shala Khan. shalakna la anashim ma ayam ba ayam. It's like ma rakal. It's like ma rakal ashar mala'aka shalawah. It's like a shalawah ayahum wahana ba'awa la ashar ra khatazaf kakal was kakala ayanayaka wa aidiyaf idea. Verse 41. Waya Sabbath al mata kaba wada wa shalakan irawak la punya wa kwatarathya wa samanya Sabbath, Shema, Al-Yahah. Verse 42. Wa Kwala, it's like Wa Kwawala, Hamawan, Shalawa, Baha, Wa Al, Anashim, Marab, Adam, Mawa Ba'awa, it's like Mawa Ba'ayam, Sawa Ba'ayam, Ma Dabar, Wayata Na, it's like Wayata Nawa. I think what Wayah Noah? Wayah Noah? 42, I think it's like near the end. Mama the bar Wayaf Noah. Taza Maya the Yam. Taza Mayadim. Oh Yada Yahan Wa Aitaraf the Pa'araf Al Ra'ash Yahan. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 23, verse 36. In the Bassaton. The Most High said, moreover, unto me, Son of man, wilt thou judge Aholah and Aholabah? Yea, declare unto them their abominations, that they have committed adultery, and blood is in their hands. And with their idols have they committed adultery, and have also caused her sons, whom they bare unto me, to pass for them through the fire, to devour them. Moreover, this they have done unto me. They have defiled my sanctuary in the same day, and have profaned my Sabbaths. For when they had slain their children to their idols, when they came the same day into my sanctuary to profane it, and lo, thus have they done in the midst of mine house. And furthermore, that ye have sent for men to come from far, unto whom a messenger was sent. And lo, they came, for whom thou didst wash thyself, paintest thy eyes, and deckest thyself with ornaments.
So I don't know how deep we got into it. I remember this question from last week. You asked this last week?
Come on.
Okay. So remember how many days I pulled over here, so I was trying to find it was just that. But of course, this is talking about us as a nation, right? The Most High is making kind of like a parable, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was to know a woman that was so treacherous and so disgusting and what have you, you know what I'm saying? And she went and made herself beautiful for some other man. She went and followed and did whatever it is that he wanted, and not what you as her husband wanted, right? So the Lord is making that comparison about us. Like we're like a whore unto the Most High, you know what I'm saying? As a nation, as men, you know what I'm saying? Like we're like a treacherous whore that, you know, went and did everything that she thought was wonderful and that was going to bring her happiness and all of that, and all it brought us was death and destruction. All it brought us was pain and heartache and, you know, all of these things. And the Most High is the one that's doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like our head is punishing us, you know what I'm saying, for being a whore unto him. So it's just making this comparison, trying to catch up where you at. What verse were you just reading just now?
40.
41.
I didn't get the 41 yet.
23 and 41.
It's 23 and 40. I just finished 40.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead. Pick up on 41. That's too long.
And sattest upon a stately bed, and a table prepared before it, whereupon thou hast set mine incense and mine oil, and a voice of a multitude being at ease was with her, and with the men of the common sort were brought Sabians from the wilderness, which put bracelets upon their hands, and beautiful crowns upon their heads. Then said I unto her that was old in adulteries, will they now commit whoredoms with her, and she with them? Is that it?
No, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's basically what this is, man. Ezekiel is, you know, giving a poetic way to say that Israel is disgusting and filthy, like, you know, some common prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, of course, any gift we'll take. You know what I'm saying? Anybody says something nice unto us, you know, to make you hee and blush all about the face and what have you. That's how we acted. You know what I'm saying? With all these other nations, their women, their religions, their holidays. Hell, 4th of July is here upon us now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they give you a little sparkler and you lose your damn mind. Like you just want to do anything and everything that they do, you know what I'm saying, and forget about your head, forget about, you know, our Father, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, the Lord is making this like, man, you just like a woman, you're just like a child, you know what I'm saying. You don't deserve to rule a goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't be over no child or over no woman, let alone a nation, man. So that's basically what's going on right here. We'll continue reading from here. Have everybody read?
Sharat Zahala, Bon Waya, Bon Yashala.
Sharat Zahala, Bon Yaya, Bon Yashala.
Yabashim Yashabrakdom.
Yabashim Yashabrakdom.
Wayashal.
Yashal.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 and verse 43 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar Labala Na Awapanyam Aitha Yazanaha Tha Zana Wathya.
That's a hard. Oh, no. Isn't that a hard thing?
Come. The Zana Wathyaha.
Okay, I don't have that yet. I have those. I know what the.
What the? You don't have the ya? Yeah, I got the yo here.
Okay. Wait.
Come. Waha ya'a. Verse 44. Waya abawa.
Wait, what?
Waya bawa'a. Salakia. Al yaha. Ka bawa'a. Al asha. Zawana. Kan. Ba'awa. Al. A. Hala. Ha. Ahala. Ahala. Wa all. Ahalayaba.
A whole yaba.
A whole.
A whole yaba.
A whole. Yaba. What? A shaf. Ha zama. Verse 45. Wa ana shayam. Taza dayakwam. Hama. Ya shapatwa. A wath. Hum. A wath. Hama. Mashapat. Na'a pawath. Wamashapat. Shapa kawath. Dama. Kaya. Na'apath. Hana. Wadam. Baya Dayahan. Verse 46. Kaya. Ka. Amar. Adanya. Adanya. Yahweh. Ha'ayla. Al-Yaham. Quahal. Wanathan. Athahan. Laza Iwak. Salakia. Laza Iwak. Laza Iwaha. Walabaz. Walabazar. Verse 47. Wara Gamawa. Al Yahan. Aban. Quahal. Wabara'a. Awa Thahan. Ba. Kharab. Watham. Bana Yaham. Waba Nawa Thayaham. Ya Haragawa. Waba Thayahan. Ba'ash. Yasha Salaki. Yashapawa. Sharakwa. Yasharakwa. Verse 48. Waha Shabathia. Zama. Mana. Harataza. Wana Sawa. Call. Anashiyam. Wala'a. The I. Shayana. Aza. No. Oslaki. Kaza Mak. Kana. Kanaha. Verse 49. Wa na Thanawa. Zamath Kana. Al Yakan. Wa Khata'aya. Wa Khata'aya. Wa Khat Aya. Gal Galawa. Gala wa la yakan, tha sha ayana, waya the itham kaya anaya adanaya Yahweh. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 and verse 43 in the English. Then said I unto her that was old in adulteries, will they now commit whoredoms with her, and she with them? Yet they went in unto her, as they go in unto a woman that playeth the harlot. So went they in unto Aholah and unto Aholibah, the lewd woman.
Right, and if I'm not mistaken, like these are, wait, was this Jerusalem and Israel, the two kingdoms? Okay, yeah. So I think like Aholah was like Jerusalem, the southern tribe, and Aholibah is the northern tribe, or what have you.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around.
Okay. Well, either way, we some hoes. You know what I'm saying? We some hoes out here, and the Lord's like, he's making this very poetic, like very, you know, like it's like you don't want to talk about your mama, like, you know what I'm saying? You my son. Let me tell you how much of a hoe your mama is, but I ain't gonna say that. I mean, I'm gonna talk about a hoe about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you just imagine a woman going and doing this and doing that? Like, this is us. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about us, man. Well, you know, we grown men now. We can, you know, hopefully we all can accept it. That we do some hoes out here, but the Lord gave it to us, you know, when we was, you know, coming out like this is real poetic. And what would you do? How would you feel in this situation as a man? You know what I'm saying? Like if you had to deal with the things that the Most High has to deal with in concerning us, you know what I mean? So go ahead, read on from there.
So like I said, I got the Aholah was Samaria as an adulteress with Assyria.
As an adulteress with Assyria, like these nations that came in around us or whatever, we just took on their women, we took on their holidays, we took on whatever it was. And that's why even today, man, you hear like a lot of people, you know, I hear fake Israelite groups, you know, talk about like we're in our captivity, so we can't do this and we can't do that, or whatever the case is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or we should be doing it this way, when the Most High gave us these laws that no matter where we were, no matter what it was we was going through, that we were supposed to keep these laws, man, to the, you know, to the best of our ability. We were supposed to keep these laws, man. So, you know, like, unfortunately with us, we went to, you know, slavery in France. We learned the French customs, the French traditions. You know what I'm saying? We married the French women. You know, wherever else we were, you know, it's just, you know, and we were supposed to keep these laws regardless. So, you know, the Lord is just, you know, he's making the point that, you know, we deserve everything the hell we get and more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we deserve to be treated like nothing, to be treated like whores. You know what I'm saying? Out here. You know what I'm saying? We deserve every bit of it, man, until we change our lives, until we come back to following our head. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for it. You know what I mean? So go ahead and read from there.
Verse 45. And the righteous men, they shall judge them after the manner of adulteresses, and after the manner of women that shed blood, because they are adulteresses, and blood is in their hands. 46. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring up a company upon them, and will give them to be removed and spoiled. And the company shall stone them with stones, and dispatch them with their swords. They shall slay their sons and their daughters, and burn up their houses with fire. Thus will I cause lewdness to cease out of the land, that all women may be taught not to do after your lewdness.
That's it, man. That's a heavy point. I be trying to explain that to people all the time. You know, like the Lord allows certain things to happen, man, but because some of us are chosen to do a job, right? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to die, somebody got to get stoned to death, somebody got to go through AIDS and diabetes so that you learn not to do it. Because we ain't got no Levites before. When we had the kingdom, that's how you learn. somebody was stoned to death. The Levites would do it. They would make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they would, bring them in front of the entire congregation and basically like embarrass them in front of everybody else. So now the young women, you know what I'm saying, now that whoever else, the young men would know, like, I don't want that happening to me. You know what I'm saying? Now everything somebody do is just, it's praised. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's given the highest. It doesn't matter what type of lewd behavior you have, how many baby daddies you got. You know what I'm saying? He should do, the last baby daddy should take care of all your damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just now this bitch about to be famous, dog. She's about to be rich off of being a whore, off of being a full out, loudmouth, disgusting, shameless somebody. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, like, the Lord didn't want it that way. Like, how the Lord wanted it was for everybody to, and this is how he's doing it, man. And, like, even in this captivity, you see what's happening to these whores. You see what's happening to these whoremongers. You see what's happening to, drug addicts and drug dealers, like, because it's going to have to happen to you so that brothers and sisters that he did choose can see. So they can, they can wake the hell up. Like, you know what? I ain't having that happen to me. I ain't having that happen to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to rule this, but I want to, so this is what the Lord is talking about right here. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 49. And they shall recompense your lewdness upon you, and ye shall bear the sins of your idols, and ye, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
You're going to know that I'm the boss. My name is Yahweh, in case you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you're going to know when I tell you butt up. When you are destroyed, when, that's the only way you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the shit's sweet because, you know what I'm saying? You still want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, abortion just got outlawed, you know what I mean? Niggas still ain't going to get it. They're going to go over into wherever, you know what I'm saying? Sneak under a tree somewhere and have a baby aborted, man. And then they will die from some infection and some disease, you know what I'm saying? And they still won't get it. Nobody will understand. Nobody will be able to put all this except for the ones that the Lord chose to do this job. Like, you're going to look at it and be like, well, goddamn, man, even the white man told you can't do it, but you still going to go, listen, I'm just not going to get no abortions no more. I'm just going to stop being a hoe. I'm going to stop sleeping with every Negro that comes around, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't even buying my kids McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't I just stop? Why don't you stop? She gonna get with another nigga tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow. And expect him to do the same exact thing, So it's just like nobody gets it. You know what I mean? But like for some of us, like the Lord said, you will know that I'm the boss. You know what I'm saying? That I run this show. And Yahweh is his name. All right. So any more on that?
No, that's it.
All right. So that was when we did 1, 2, 3.
Come.
Then we did 2 for a game.
Come.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and write out.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 1. GEN.YAHANNA, Debar, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, Ba, Shana, Ha, Dash, Ya'ai, Yata, Bakad, Ba, Kadash, Salaki, Ha'ai, Shayara, Ba-Ish.
You don't have a ER at the end of that?
Ha'ai, Shayara, Sharaya. Ha'ai, Shayaraya.
Yeah.
Ba-I, Shawar. La Kadash. La Amar. Ban. Adam. Salakia. Ka. Thawa.
I don't have a word.
Salakia. Ka. That's the ka, tha, wa, and a ba.
Oh, okay. It's just mine, man. Salaki.
Ka, Thawa. La ka. Ata. Salakia. Sham. Ha, Yawan. I Tazama. Ha, Yawan. Hazaha. Maka. Malaka. Malak. Bala. All. Ya. Ra. Washalam. Ka. That's messed up. Is that a ba? What's that first character? Yes, jammed up.
That's a thought.
Okay. I tazama. Ha yawam. Hazaha. Wa mashal. All. Ba slakia. Bayak. Ha Maria. Mashal. Wa Amartha. Layaham. Kaha. Amar. Adanya. Yahweh. Shapak. Hasayar. Shapak. Wagam. Tazakwa. Bawa.
There is no Taza there.
That's it.
You have Tazakwa.
Tazakwa.
Maybe I'm on the wrong line or something. Where you at?
That's verse 3, so the end of verse 3.
Oh, so that's what I get for reading ahead. Okay, so like.
Tazakwa. Bawa. Mayam. Verse 4. Isupk. Na Takaya. Yaha. Call. Natak. Tawa. Yarak. Wa Kata. Ma Bakar. I Tazama Yam. La'a. Ma La'a. Ma Bakar. Ha Taza Ha Taza Ana. La Kwak. Wa Gam. The war. Ha I Tazamayam. Ta Katakyam. Ta Katakya. Ha. Ra the Ka. Or Ratak. Ra Tak Yaha. Gam. Ba Shawal. Slack it. Ba Lawa. I Tazama Ha Ya. Batak. Slack it. Bata Waka. Verse 6. Lakan. Kaha. Amar. Adanya. Yahweh. Waya. Slack it. Waya. I Raya. Slack it. I Yara. Ha Hadam Yama. Slack it. That sound right, sir? Ha Dam Yama.
If I could, Hadamyam.
Ha
The bloody.
okay.
Hadamyam makes it plural.
Ha Damya. Yara. Ashar. Ka. Call Ati. Call Ata. Baha. Wa. Call Ata. La'a. Yataza. Aha. Ma. Mana. La. Natachya. La. Natachya. Ha. Wataza. Ya'a. La'a. Nepal. Ainaya. Gawarla.
I wouldn't read that.
Okay, come. Gawarala. Kaya. Dama. Bak Waka. Hayaha. Aya. Haya. Haya. Aya. Taza Kayaha. Taza Kayaka. Sala'ai. Sha Mata Hawa. La'a. Ha. Sha Shapak. Sha Pakak Hawa. Aya. Ha Arataza. La Kasawat. La Kasawat. Iliyawa. Para.
Ezekiel chapter 24, first verse. Again, in the 9th year, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, write thee the name of the day, even of this same day. The king of Babylon set himself against Jerusalem this same day, and utter a parable unto the rebellious house, and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, set on a pot, set it on, and also pour water into it. Gather the pieces thereof into it, even every good piece, the thigh and the shoulder. Fill it with the choice bones. Take the choice of the flock, and burn also the bones under it, and make it boil well, and let them see the bones of it therein. Verse 6. Wherefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, and whose scum is not gone out of it.
I get that. Saying like destruction is coming unto Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? It's what the Most High is letting them know. That Ezekiel is going to, represent this by this pot. You know what I mean? Like, again, the Lord gives these parables, man, to make us understand. Like just any example that you would use for somebody else. Like people always talk about being a team player. You can't do everything. Jordan didn't do all this. You explain it to them like that because that's a better way for them to understand sometimes. You know what I mean? And just like anybody who's cooked, anybody who's boil bones or boil whatever in a pot, eventually after so long it breaks down. You know what I'm saying? It gets stuck to the pot, man. It's hell to clean, and you know what I mean? So that's what the Most High is saying, like, man, you're not cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Like this, all of this stuff is removed itself onto the bottom of this pot, and it's still in you. Like you won't let it go. You keep doing it no matter where we go. You know what I mean? This is why, like, in truth, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a constant process of cleaning ourselves up, man. You know what I mean? And to this day, as long as I've been in school, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant, everyday process of fighting your, old you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that's still in you, you know what I'm saying? That you got to get that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you're going to have to get cleaned up, man, and that's what we weren't doing.
we see other men how they're getting down. Like, oh man, I like that. Got them pretty lights, man.
But
you know what I'm saying? I like this, that, oh. You know what I'm saying? And it brings back all the old shit, you know what I mean, that we cannot get rid of, man, or some woman or some man, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, that will not allow you to get where it is you're supposed to be. So that's what this is talking about. Keep reading from there. Oh, fine.
Out piece by piece. Let no lot fall up on it. Verse 7. For her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of a rock. She poured it not upon the ground to cover it with dust.
That's what I was on Christ. All right. Don't look like you're going to get prayer. How many more sets we got? 2 sets. I'm going to go through both of these. Okay. It's a lucky for being late, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why we gotta go, because I don't even think it's when we look, we only an hour and a half in, but all right, one way or the other. Where we at? Verse
verse 8. Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 8.
Okay, Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 8 says, La ha ilawath kama lanaquam naquam nethathia ath Dema al Tazakaya Salai La Balathia Ha Kasawath Lakan Kaha Amar Adanya Yahweh Awaya Ayar Ha Damayam Hadamyam Dam Anya Gadayal Ha Mada Wara Ha Rabah Ha Itizayim Ha Dalak Ha Asha Ha Ash Ha Hatham Habashar Wa Ha Rakwach Ha Rakwachha Wa Ha Itizam Wath Yakarwa Waha I ma yadam. Waha I'm a yad I ma yada. Al the kalyaha requa lama ain thakam wa kara na kashath na kashata wa na thaka bath waka Tamata Thathum Kala'ath Kala'ata Tha'anyam Hala'ath Wala'ah Tasa'a Mamina Rabath Kala'atha Ba'ash Kala'ata Bata Ma'athka Zama Ya'ain Taharathyaka Wala'ah Taharath like that. Ma Tama'athka La'ah Tha Taharaya Iwad I Hanayakya Ath Kamathia Baka Anya Yahweh Darathia Ba'aha Wa Aisha Yathaya La'a Aparai Wala'a Akawasa Wala'a Anakam Kadarakyam Kadarakyaka Wa Kaila Yalawathayaka Shapatwaka Naam or Naama Adanya Yahweh verse 15 Wa Yahaya Debar Yahweh Alya La'amar Ban Adam Hananiah La Kwach Mamak, Ath Ma Kamad, or Ma Kamada, Ayanayaka, Bama Gapa, Wala Tha Sapad, Thasa, Thasapad, Wala Thabaka, Wala Wa'a, Thaba Wa'a, Dama Aithaka, Ha Anakwa, Dam Ma Thayam, Abal, La'a, Thaisha, Pa'arak, Kabawash, Ayaka, Ayaka, Thashayam, Bara Golyaka, Wala'a Tha'aita, Al Shapama, Walakam, Anashiam, La'a Tha'akal, Wa Adabar, Al Ha'ain, Ba Kor, Wa Thamath, Ashathia, Ba'irab, Wa Aisha, Wa Aisha, Wa Aish, Babakor, Ba Amar, or something like Ka Amar, Tazawaya Daya, Waya Amarwa, Alya, Ha'aim, Hala'a, Tha Gayad, Lanawa Maha, Alaha, Lanawa Kaya Atha, Aisha, Wa Amar, Alyaham, Tabar Yahweh, Haya, Alya, La Amar, Labayath, Yasha'ala, Kaha, Amar, Adanya, Yahweh, Hananiah, Ma Kalal, Ath, Ma Kodashia, Ga'awan, Isakam, Ma Kamad, Ayanayakam, Wa Ma Kamal, Napashkam, Wabanyakam, Waban Wath Ashar, Izabatham, Bakarab, Yapolwa. Okay, in English, sure.
Ezekiel 24 and verse 8 in the English. That it might cause fury to come up to take vengeance, I have set her blood upon the top of a rock, that it should not be covered. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe to the bloody city. I will even make the power for fire great. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burned. Then set it empty upon the coals thereof, that the brass of it may be hot, and may burn, and that the filthiness of it may be molten in it, that the scum of it may be consumed. She hath wearied herself with lies, and her great scum went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be in the fire, and thou filthiness is lewdness. Because I have purged thee, and thou wast not purged, thou shalt not be purged from thy filthiness any more, till I have caused my fury to rest upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it. It shall come to pass, and I will do it. I will not go back, neither will I spare, neither will I repent. According to thy ways and according to thy doings shall they judge thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. Yet neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shall tears run down. Forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead, bind the tire of thy head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet, and cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at even my wife died. And I did in the morning as I was commanded.
This is one of our warrior scriptures right here, man. Like the Most High is telling Ezekiel what's going to happen unto his people, man, and that basically his job of being a priest and a prophet, of being a man of the Lord, is to go and tell them. And no matter what else happens, you know what I'm saying, this is the most important thing. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because the Lord told him, like, you know, this is what's going to happen. Your wife is going to die in this siege too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to lose your woman. You know what I'm saying? And obviously she was the stuff to Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is telling him, like, look, I don't care. I'm going to take your wife, and I still want you to get up and go and do this work regardless. Like, there ain't no excuses. There ain't no cowards who came back up out of this. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're going to have to do. And Ezekiel, being the hardcore Negro that he is, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he did. Ezekiel, a Judite, ain't he?
Oh shit,
Ezekiel. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he act like us, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat that one. Not that the other tribes don't. I'm just saying I know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I gotta do? I can prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all the tribes, like, we just goddamn soldiers. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is telling you. Like, this is what you're gonna have to do, man. You're gonna have to eat this one, you have to take this one on the chin. You know what I'm saying? You know how we lost homies and stuff back in the day, whatever. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for you though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pour out a little liquor to it. I'm gonna keep it moving though. I'm gonna keep it pushing. That's how Ezekiel moves.
What's that?
Yeah. So go ahead. We don't how many more we got? 3. Okay.
Ezekiel 24:19. And the people said unto me, wilt thou not tell us what these things are to us, that thou doest so? 20. Then I answered them, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, speak unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will profane my sanctuary, the excellency of your strength, the desire of your eyes, and that which your soul pitieth. And your sons and your daughters whom ye have left shall fall by the sword.
That's what you're seeing every single day. It's what's happening to us, man. You know, we wonder why we can't get no justice, no peace, because woe is on us, man. Destruction from the Most High, but you can't escape. You know what I'm saying? The only escape from this, the only escape from your sons and your daughters dying by the sword, by, you know, us being ate up in this siege, is by coming back, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, realizing who you are, man, first of all. And then, you know, changing your life. You know, at the end of the day, that's the only defense you have. Ain't nobody coming to our aid. Ain't nobody coming to our rescue. We ain't seen one African come from Timbuktu on a canoe, or nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody showed up to help us, you know what I'm saying? No matter where it is we go, no matter where we are in the earth right now, the only help we got is our power. You know what I'm saying? He made it that way. You know what I'm saying? He made it to where you're gonna have to come back. You know what I'm saying? So that's the end of that. We gotta end it with that. We got some things to take care of today, so I can't even get the prayers in. I think we can. If I get the Lord's Prayer in, you got enough time to set it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to set it up on my phone just to, cover bases.
Nah, I need it here. So
I understand. I'm just saying, like, so I can know that this is working, and then when I set it up from there, I just go straight in.
It's not gonna work unless you do it right here. It's fine. So do you have enough time to do that if I get the prayer?
Probably.
All right. So with that, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakthum, Yahweh Shabbat Third Shem Yahweh Shai. We'll be back with y'all on Monday Scripture Breakdown. We out. All right, let's get it now. What the hell is the end it of? All right. So yeah, go ahead and